bring us into some cat calls.
Basically,
yeah, and then we'll come back. You know what? Save your opinion for a second, and then we'll go to some calls, and we'll come back.
So what are your thoughts on catcalling?
Yeah, it's pretty. You shouldn't do that to somebody.
And how did that make you feel?
Very uncomfortable.
So how do you think catcalling makes the person feel?
It feels good, like.
Who's that cat sitting in the back corner with his face buried in his nose? Who's that kid that can use one?
And I just want to say keep pounding. And also, Cody, let me give you something to think about. There's a quarterback right in Tennessee, the Tennessee Bowl. He's from Greensboro, North Carolina / Liberty, North Carolina. His name is Allen Hendon Hooker. 2 more weeks, they go up against the Georgia Bulldogs. After that, his stock goes up. Thanks, man. Y'all enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a ton for the call. You know what's wild about this is I saw something where if the NFL season ended tomorrow or today, I guess at this point, or tomorrow, had the Panthers won, they would be the 16th pick in the draft. And if they lost, they would be the first pick in the draft. This was before some of the games shook out today. Think about that. The swing. We were vying for first place in the division and first in the draft all in one game.
Yep.
Incredible. Incredible. And then now we got to listen to this stupid ass co-host that I got who says this, the draft is so fucking cool. And then all of a sudden in the one draft where we may get a top 5 pick, he's like, oh, draft boring.
What does that even mean? Like, who gives a shit? None of those players, like you all love to tell me about Trevor Lawrence, my golden god of quarterbacks, that, hey, if you can miss on the 1 overall pick, also like a Baker fucking Mayfield,
I feel like I've heard
then
hear
why
myself.
would you even why would you hold your all your hopes on somebody like Bryce Young or CJ Stroud when you've never seen them and you don't know how
about not all your hopes? How about some of them?
Do y'all not think this Panthers team is gonna get some W's at the end of this season? I promise
not
you
today.
there are more W's on this season. The Carolina Panthers, I'm going to call my shot. I don't think the Panthers are going to be picking top 5. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not, but I really think that this offensive line is too good for us to be picking that low. And Jeremy Chin hadn't come back yet. I just don't buy it. I don't buy that we're a top 5 pick in the draft type of football team. So I might as well continue to fight and continue to build the roster as is, man.
Yeah. All right. Next call.
Matt Corral.
Hey, this is Lee from Houston with his wife, Liz. She disapproves of this call. This is before the Atlanta Falcons game. Let me just go ahead and say, Carolina's going to fuck up the Falcons. We're going to be number 1 in the NFC South. I am fucking excited for this season. Let me toss it out there. Panthers number 1 in the NFC South. Toss this out there now. Love the podcast. Hey, we met at 519. She's been my wife ever since. We're living in Houston, Texas now, but Panthers fans till we die. Love you guys.
My man said he met at 519. First of all, that is a bar in Greenville. That is the great college bar. It's like one of the greatest college bars in the history of the world. That's incredible, and we're too old to go to 519, folks. Next call.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, C3, this is Al, the sailor. I don't know what Matt Rule was doing. Why he wouldn't play Foreman? You got him here for a reason, dude. You paid him, man. But you don't play the man. Matt Rule is a fool. TJ's not the answer. We still need a quarterback. We definitely need a quarterback. We need more O linemen. Also, thanks, guys. I'll be chatting with you guys. You know.
Oh, guess what?
Al.
Oh, I was just thinking about this. Is as you continue to say, look, people are saying, "Oh, Eddie Pena, these kickers get paid millions." First of all, he probably gets paid the league minimum. This guy just got picked off
Still
of
a lot
nothing.
of fucking
But
money.
here, how about Cody Lashney ducking and diving his boy Brady Christensen,
Your
who had like
vibrator's going off.
not mine.
Oh, that might be
It's
Greg.
got to be Greg because he's not by here.
I'm-
Mute him. You know what? Leave it on because how about this? Why don't you tickle your dick with that vibrator for Brady Christensen, who had a shit ton of penalties today, bro?
Well, I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
you want to talk about it? Oh, what? We will
well, I
forget
guess
that
the game loss
he's
is
your
on him.
he's your boy.
Say some
He's
dumb
your
shit, I dare you. Oh, say that the loss is on Brady Christensen today.
oh,
Give me a fucking break, dude.
bad.
Cut Eddie Pinheiro. You gotta cut Eddie Pinheiro because that guy sucks.
I'm so
And
angry.
Look, man, like there was a bunch of dumb penalties. No doubt.
Yeah. Oh,
no
dumb-
question.
Pick somebody. Look, Greg. First of all, Greg, you got a vibrating ass phone that sounds like it needed a tickle Cody's. Brady Christensen. You know what?
You need to put
Greg,
that
you
thing
got to look
somewhere
this up.
else.
Look up penalties for us. What were the Panthers' penalties today? And Cody, Brady Christensen did not have the greatest day today. A lot of penalties, at least. I know his number got called on a couple important drives in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, and that I remember in that final one of those final drives too. Whoever number 41 is, the running back on the team, he was supposed to block.
Who is he? Dude, no one knows who he is.
Spencer Brown?
Yeah, who the fuck is
He
he?
came off the practice squad.
Never ever heard of him before today.
No. I've got the penalties. Carolina's 9 for 74. Atlanta's 7 for 64.
And guess what? Brady Christensen was 30% of those fucking penalties. But I'm trying to find anything, Cody.
About what?
I'm mad.
Y'all,
I'm
we scored
mad, man.
21 in
This
the
shit
fourth.
got my
We
emotions
scored
up, man.
21 points in the fourth quarter, y'all.
We did?
We did.
That's incredible.
We scored 21 in the fourth. That's crazy.
Incredible.
I was hoping
All
the hell that you
right,
would've
let's
still
go to
had
next
that
goal.
on
Let's go to
the
next
bench
goal.
and broke your shit, dude. That would have been fun. That would have been an all-time moment if you would have done that, Tony.
Christian who? Fantasy football stud Dante Foreman delivered the goods. The Panthers ran the football. When you run the football, it makes your quarterback better, gives your defense more rest. And I know that you guys hate Ben McAdoo's guts, but let's give him his due. Let's give him credit. He called a great game today. Having with a third string or second string quarterback out there, he delivered the goods. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, before we go on any further, CK, we have an illustrious new member joining the show. Why don't you talk to our girl, Sarah?
She's like gotta be the best looking member.
Sarah
Better
Taylor.
looking than you, certainly.
Welcome into the C3 Super Fandom. You've hit that join button and you have decided to support the C3 podcast at the low price of $1.99. And that's going to be with 12 entries of $1.99 for the next year, right? If not longer. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome into the club.
And you know what, CK, you know what, man? You're not done, bro. Now
Stop playing the
you're
fucking
not done.
game and
No,
get
he's
in this
not
game.
done. He's not
I'm
done,
good.
man. He is not done because you know what? We've had a bunch of freaks in this chat, and hell, now that we lost, the only pleasure that they're gonna get comes from Big Papa. Quite literally, Big Papa. Talk to him, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you've joined into the C3 podcast to talk about a really invigorating game that resulted in a heartbreaking loss. You've decided that I'm going to go watch these boys talk about it, argue about it, decide who's to blame, who's not to blame, but you haven't hit that like button yet? I have one thing to say to all you absolute freaks. Subscriber shame.
subscriber shame, 250 strong people, only 106 thumbs up. What is your freaking problem, dude? You know that you need us right now. You need us now more than you ever have, man. Especially after a game like today where there's so much to talk about. You need this therapy session to vent. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so we can whoop up on that YouTube algorithm like I whoop up on Tony's old ass on a regular fucking basis. Hit that like button, y'all. What's up?
Chirp, 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 chirp. Shitty shy. Fuck that. You know him, right? Look.
There's 2 minutes to go. Birds are being held on that fucking bird touchdown. Just play it back. It's bullshit.
Look at this. We got, look, he wants some more. Here we go. Bartow.
The first time ever not on coaching. Fucking hell. Trade Shaq Thompson. She's up missing fucking tackles everywhere. Trade Brian Burns. He does his spin, he does his this and that, and then farts out. And then fucking DJ Moore cannot fucking catch. It's not just PJ, and that's half. Those overthrows. Where's the leap? The dive? Where's the spectacular? It isn't fucking there.
Say.
Get all the picks you can go again.
This is before the end of the game.
This is before the end of the game, yes. This is before
I'm
the big
so
DJ catch.
fucking annoyed. This is the most annoyed I've ever been in about 6 years of phoning into you guys. Jesus fucking Christ. We've got some serious players, and then we've got all these sort of superstars, and they're just fucking fucknuts. Bollocks.
Oh, man. I mean, it was just a call of Pinheiro. I told you, man, this shit goes on. Look, I am not debating. Look, I am not arguing that Pinheiro could not have won the game. He makes that extra point, win the game. You make that field goal, win the game. That's my whole point. He could have won the game, but he did not lose the game. The game was lost on so many plays, including his.
I would rather
including his plays.
Than hear you say that over
do you ever feel like that Graham Gano ever lost a game?
Of course he does.
No, actually, go back and check it. No, I said the same shit with his stupid ass, too.
Don't you lie to me right now.
Stupid ass, too.
You know I'll pull tape. I'll
well, go and find it. Do it. Because you know what? Because I am a Graham Gano motherfucking hater. I am a hater because I will go after that Super Bowl game.
Eddie
and
Pinheiro
that first game of
22. Jock strap. How about that?
Man, I would fucking take Pinheiro all day over Graham. Dude. But no. Good later. Man, that motherfucker sucks too. Fuck them. Man, heroes or zeros when it comes to kickers. That's just what it comes out to be. The number's 252-228-5098. Who's right here? Oh, 78% of the people want to say that Cody Lashney is right. Do you remember when Cody Lashney told you that Shi Smith is the fucking best thing that needs to go to Canton and Demir Bird is a bum?
I never said that one time,
yes,
dude.
You
and
did.
By the way,
next call. I'm mute him. I'm muting you.
336 people.
I'm loving this show today.
Yo, C3 family, it's D from Sanford, North Carolina.
Not even
you know I was gonna get on this thing of this buzzer beater. We ain't even talking basketball. We talking football. DJ dropped that pass. We thought all hope was gone, and all of a sudden he's like, we gonna change the whole thing. We gonna win this game. The anxiety, I already don't have no hair, but if I did have some, it would have fell out. There's a little gray in the beard. Today is a beautiful day to be a Panther. I love being a Panther. Shout out to DJ, PJ, and anything else with a J in it. Y'all keep pounding.
Thank God that Pinheiro does not have a J in it. Let's go to the next call. The number's 252-228-5098.
Podcast brothers, this is G. Cavassier. Man, oh man, what a game. God, I'm so fucking pissed we lost to Atlanta. We was fighting in that fucking game. I would say I'm not mad that we lost that game. You showed some fucking heart, man. DJ Moore, please keep your fucking helmet on, for the love of God. Not that on kicker, man. What the fuck is up with him, man? 48 you missed, 38 you missed. Damn it, man. We played a hell of a fucking game, though, man. Foreman played his fucking heart out. DJ Moore played his fucking heart out, man.
Yep.
Terrace Marshall played pretty fucking good. PJ played fucking pretty damn good. And even the interception with you know who, the dude I can't fucking stand. We played a good ass fucking game. But you know what? Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Now Atlanta is the top of the NFC South, man. Ain't that a bitch, man?
Game.
I can't stand playing the motherfuckers, man. The fuck Atlanta. Your boys got lucky as hell.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on that, y'all. There's still Panther pride around this bitch. Keep pounding, baby.
Call of the post game for me. G. Cavassier bringing it. I want to bring this up. 2 referendums that I found on. I will enter this into evidence, Your Honor. Your Honor, and maybe I should are the bottom 2 on this screen? Is it me versus Cody every week? Maybe it is. Your Honor, I would like to enter into evidence Bradley Bozeman and Terrace Marshall Jr. as Exhibit A and B on the Matt Rule referendum.
Yep.
Case closed.
Thank you.
Yep.
How about this? And I was thinking about this, Cody, is what does it mean to practice bad? Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't practice well is what Matt Rule ultimately told us about Terrace Marshall Jr. Like what does that fucking mean? He didn't bring his notebook? Because you remember he was always like, you got to take notes. You got to take notes. You got to take notes. Like this motherfucker looks the part.
And the note taker to me, he just never got a chance. He never got reps. He never got a chance.
I know. I agree.
And dude,
we're agreeing.
That is an indictment on how dumb Matt Rule was. But dude, now that's old news. You don't know that Matt Rule was the dumbest head coach in the NFL. Dude, maybe you ate paint chips as a children. I don't know. But
maybe I did, bitch.
I'm positive you did. But what I'm saying is, dude, this team, especially this offensive line, I know you want to shit on Brady Christensen for all the penalties, but as a pass
I'm just saying it contributed. I like him.
Protecting offensive line. This is one of the best lines that I've ever seen.
Who's been telling you that, motherfucker?
O-line. I've been telling you that, motherfucker.
I've been telling you first.
Nah, get that dumb shit the fuck out of here.
No, I've been telling you this was this Panthers offensive line has been the best, arguably, since 2015. And you know what? To be honest, the 2015 line wasn't even fantastic. They slowed down after week 12 a lot. You know, I'm telling you, this is the best Panthers offensive line we've seen since 2015. I will say that.
But we're doing great. CK has to leave us. He has to go play caretaker. Buddy,
no, he's got to go play video games.
No, I legitimately have to go to the grocery store and get some soup and everything for the family.
Well, then come back. We'll still be here later.
All right, guys. All right, talk to you later.
Crazy. No, Terrace Marshall Jr. Kind of blue balls for me, though. I put this out is like God, he looks like he's about to be great, and then he isn't. You know, and like he almost makes some great catches. He needs.
I'll take him over Robbie any day of the week.
Oh, amen.
How about that?
I like that. I like that. Yeah, man. Like, actually, look, is that interestingly, the Panthers shipped off 2 players that they paid a ton of money to and are better.
Way better. The offense looks coherent.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know. The offense is the best it's looked in a while.
Like it has its down moments, but
sure.
does.
And it's PJ. You know what I'm saying? It's PJ. You know, like as he is doing, look, he's doing the best you can ask for that guy in that moment. Think about that. As a guy who is not given anything, who is no one's given any credit for anything, comes in there and does better than Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield all
He
day.
deserves to be on a team.
He does. He deserves to be on
team.
this team ahead of those guys. Right. Good gosh, man. Up and down. Emotionally, I am distraught, Cody. I think that's what part of this is that when's the last time we got this amped? You know,
I couldn't tell you.
Think about that.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying to everyone.
Oh God!
That's
now he's gonna toot his own horn.
Toot your own fucking horn. For them. Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this team has all this fight that we've never seen before. Like, dude, it's 100% because of Steve Wilkes and the leadership that he got, and the explosive playmaking that PJ Walker shows in these football games.
That's an interesting point.
He makes some dumb plays from time to time.
Sure.
Question.
Pick six.
But other than that, there was some dots that PJ Walker threw on a line, on a frozen rope.
And last week too.
And by the way, how about there's almost nothing, especially after seeing the start of this year and last year, there is nothing that PJ could do to make me want to bench him and go back to Baker Mayfield. I swear on everything.
Totally. We're not going to argue about that. We will not argue about that.
If PJ plays the first half like he played the second half in this game, we may break 50 points this game, to be truly honest with you.
He had a tough first half. He did not start out well. The defense gave him an opportunity. Look, the defense played well enough, or actually it played great in the first half, to where it allowed PJ to suck it up. You know what? And the defense did that for the first 4 games for Baker too. Look, they allowed Baker to suck it up in the first half and could have turned it around in the second half, and guess what he didn't do? But PJ did today. You know what I'm saying? Like, as PJ started out, like, with it was horrendous. He was like 2 for 7 or something. Like, it was awful.
Less than 100 yards in the first game, in the first half, I think.
It was terrible.
He finished with 317 yards, which is, we haven't had a 300-yard passer in a long time. They scored 24 of their 34 points in the second half.
Yeah, he's outplayed. He outplayed Baker Mayfield by a bazillion miles, and that's today and last week.
An undrafted free agent.
I agree with you. I agree with you in so many points, Cody, when it comes to PJ. But I don't. This defense, man, really let us down today. I'm telling you, the defense. And it wasn't them being tired. Look, we gave them a lot of excuses in the past for never getting off the field, this and that. Look, we ran the ball. This team, the defense made some error. Look, this was a team loss. That's what I'm trying to point to you guys. I know you want to keep talking shit to me. This was a team loss.
It's the aliens that saw your kicker at Magic City last night.
What does that mean? I don't even know what Magic City is.
A strip club.